All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I told y'all, about to be live in effect, man. Quarterfinal matchup, the playoff P.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. A first down pass attempt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Lindsey. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
I mean, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Will hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's reeled in. It's Lindsey. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
7th play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Touchdown, Clemson Tide, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Another great pickup on the ground here by Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Now here's the toss play. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Touchdown, Clemson. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play on the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He finds some space. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Lindsey. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's complete. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the 40. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And we're able to get him down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Nice wrap up there by the junior.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away and they couldn't catch him. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The back's got it. Oh, what a move. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Really, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great position.
Well, you can hear the music, or what can you hear?
You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback still with the football. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Lindsey. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So the offense begins this drive backed up at the 4-yard line. They're going to run it. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. But quickly, they make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown! A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. How about that for a defensive touchdown to tie this football game?
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He gets loose. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Running through the tackle. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. First down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Just one play left here in the half. first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Deep ball falling away. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Good throw to the left. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Pretty much that simple.
After the loss on first down, it's second and long from the 22. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made, a lot of space now. Who's in the clear? Pass the touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hayden. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Here's a carry for the fullback. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Crucial third down play right here. Press coverage now from the secondary. And third down, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
On third down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to chuck it again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up, breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. The single back takes the handoff. Crosses the 25. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Give it to the back again. across the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender and knock it away?
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Lindsey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that short completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. He's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. He's running out of time here. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Lindsey. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, he breaks free, still going. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Now, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Direct snap. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Past the 30. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Working clock with the ground game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the option play. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Hey, let's face it. This aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this 1st down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs.
Good game, man. Good game, PJ. Get well soon, too, young man.
This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Belt the ass. Belt the ass. Bow, bow. Belt the ass. And we move on. First to 80. First to 80. First to 80. Like I said. I did the impossible. I got PJ out before the national championship game. I don't like the drive. Yeah, man. It was too much, man. It was too much to handle, man. Too much for the young boy. Too much. Too much. Get well though, PJ. For real, for real. You can rest up now. You don't have to worry about the game for a little bit. This is a pass. Yeah, he caught me off with this. Real. I thought this was. Like, what was this? Oh, it said Wildcat. So I was confused. Because it said Wildcat. So that's why I didn't guard 85, who he had off rip. I thought it was, I was like, wait a minute, what? But he still, when he threw it to the running back, he didn't need to. The tight end was completely open. I was like, what? Whew. It put me in the blender right there. I ain't gonna even lie. He put me in the blender. Then I was scrambling. I came front, no cap. Nigga, I was scrambling. I was like, third down. This is what, 3rd and 8 or some shit like that. But see, I knew he couldn't deal with my receivers. I mean, at the end of the day, he know how to run. He know how to shoot the gaps and run. So that was gonna be hit and miss. And plus, Smith was out. Look at this guy over there, just standing over there. See, I love when they play this type of defense on me. Look at the other guy over there. Like, come on. Like, I don't throw outs and slants like that no more, baby. Y'all gotta adjust. Y'all gotta adjust, man. Y'all gonna have to come with a different game plan on that one, homie. I don't just throw those crossers and drags no more. So having your guys to sit there, see, you know how to shoot the gap. You know how to shoot the gizap. I was like, okay. And then I had to go with the old trusted old, you know. You see me in this formation? It's gonna be touchdown, baby. So, and then second quarter, I think I got some. Then he came out and whopped me again. I couldn't stop his inside zone, man. I couldn't figure it out for a little bit. He had me in the blender. I can't even lie. Because it was showing differently. Like, I noticed formation, but I didn't know. See the inside zone. Bow. That cut right there. And he know how to speed burst too. Foot race. Gone. Had me in the blender, man. Had me in the blender. Again. Had me scrambling. But watch the cover she's in. I mean, I died next to it. Quick. He bumped my guy over there, number 1. And look at them guys. They just standing there. You're in cover 3, baby. Dow. Wow. Wow. I play real football. I play football. This was hurtful right here. This was the downfall. Oh, I'm gonna clip this. I'm clipping all my good shit. Trust me. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on TikTok. Follow my YouTube page. But this one right here, this was the turning point. Ugh. Who was he going to? Oh, he was going to that guy over there. Who was he going to? Oh, the drag. Oh, he had his tight end. He had his running back open early. You just didn't see him. He had him early. Ugh. Throw it. Ah. Hit my guy. See, I dove. I controlled him and I dove, man. I thought I should have been a pick six. Come on, bro. Luckily, I scored right after. Hit him with the whop again. I'm gonna need to replay that one. That's money. Oh, see this one right here. See, he was playing cover 3 again, and he just didn't throw it over the top. I was trying to go in and change I'm messing around with my passing settings. I am. It's late in the year, and I'm messing around with it. I was trying to, once I threw this pick, man, coming out of the half, I was like, I'm about to change. That's why I paused it. I'm about to change my passing setting back to revamp, but I got it on placement and accuracy. But see, it was cover 3 again. Right? I just needed to wait. Because he was open. Maybe, let's see, what about him? No, he was open. I just needed to wait. Give us some more time. Oh, he jumped up there. Give us some more time. That's it. That's all I needed to do. That was the pick 6 for him. So he scored 14 points on offense. And after that, we shut it down. And what we got here? Oh, he was desperate. This way up back. For real. Got desperate. We said no. 90 just be bullying people. Just get your bitch ass off. Like I promise you, that's every game. Bully. He's a bully. And then my other nigga came in here. Big O. Get off the block. Yeah, because I know he was playing cover 3. And my guys are just better than his guys. I mean, I'm just being real. If we look at the shit, like I'm not even capping or just trying to troll or anything. Cover 3. The other dude was open, so I'm just like, let's go. Then I don't know what coverage he's in. This was, I'll admit, this was a little lucky. But you always gotta have some luck sometimes, right? I'm in all vert right here. This was, I mean, he was a window. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. Right over his head. If he would have clicked on this dude, that's an interception. That's another one. Ugh. That was the beginning of the end right there. That did it. That turned it. Did I score 20 points? Yeah. 28 to 21. Then we just took over here. What was this? It's another bully session right here. What do we do? Oh, he's sitting in coverage. Look at these guys. They're sitting in coverage. Look, they just sitting there. Bruh, I've evolved. Look. Austin in the line. I've evolved. I don't throw just slants no more, and I mean not slants. I don't throw drags no more. I've evolved. But they just sit here in the line. Look, this is what he wanted me to throw it to him. That's what I would usually do. But I've evolved. I can evolve, man. So you throw right over to TZ. Ah. Okay, let's just go. Right. I've evolved, man. What was this? Another incident. Oh, I thought he was gone. That's just. All right, I'm about to go in there right now. Oh. Woo. I thought he was gone, bruh. Usually he would be, but we got Ooh. I chose number 3. I'm like, I gotta get the angle. Come back. Got him. And we stopped him. We ended up stopping him. We got 9 yards on that run, and 10, he went for it on 4, pass knocked away, wow. Then I was like, you know what, man, my running back is pretty good. So this play was a touchdown. So I came right back to it. Then right back to it. Boom, 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 boom. But I ended up punting, yeah. Interception right here. What this do? I don't remember this one. Let's see. Oh, I know what happened. I knew. See, he don't have the type of quarterback that he usually have, where he can run around with his guy. So we sitting in coverage. I think I'm up there. I think I was up here. Yeah, this was me. So I'm looking. I see him running. I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm staying with this guy. I'm staying with this guy. You ain't about to get me. And he panicked. Look, the rush was on him. Rush on him. He panicked. He's sitting there. Really? Why you throw that? Oh, he was throwing it to 9. He's throwing it to 9? Why? Damn, we all over that. We boxed up. And then, backbreaker. Backbreaker. Right, this is just such a nasty little play right here. It's like, what? Like, touchdown. And then fourth quarter was already over. I didn't even know this was 4th down. We just came in there like, wow, swim on, get on. Like nothing was open either. No. And then right after another one. So took advantage. This is one of my oldies. This is one of my oldie but goodie plays right here, man. For real. He's expecting me to run, so he coming up hard. Speak. And what was this? Another interception. Oh, he's trying to throw it to. Oh, there's nobody really open. Really. We bumping. Ugh. Oops. Oh, that. Kudos. We got another interception, man. I don't know what he's doing here. I honestly wasn't paying attention too much. He's getting pressured. Hey! Oh, look at that. Ah! Yeah, you take the knee for the game. Well, we move on. I don't know when the next game is going to be played, but I play the winner of the Texas LSU game. I play the winner of Texas LSU. Yeah, man. Is that all you got? Mm-mm. Yeah, man. Playoff P. Playoff P eliminated. So we move on, baby. It's crazy to see PJ not in the championship game. Like, seriously, it's crazy to see that him not in the championship game. But I predicted in the beginning of the season his reign was going to be over because I looked at his team, and his team is not up to par, not up to what he used to have. And it's just going to get worse because he's not recruiting. I mean, he's recruiting in the transfer portal, but not high schoolers. So it's not going to get no better. Yeah, man. So top bracket, man. Those two guys, man, from Texas and LSU. Thorns in my side. I think I tried to make a reference like that earlier. Thorn in my side. Thorns in my side. I manhandled LSU just recently, but Texas is a battle always. Yeah, so we're gonna see how that work out, man. I know LSU don't want that smoke from Texas, so he might just concede and just because he nervous. I mean he don't do so. South Carolina quits, and I think Ohio State gonna make him quit the game, not the league. So yeah, we on to the next. On to the next. Let's go.